The Tacoma Police Department is looking to hire qualified candidates. An amazing art display is currently able to be viewed in Tacoma, and now is the perfect time to reserve your summer picnic locations. All that just ahead on Tacoma Report. Hi, and welcome to this edition of Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor. Like many police departments across the country, Tacoma is in competition for hiring talented officers to be part of their agency. The Tacoma Police Department recently held a hiring event at the Tacoma Dome Exhibition Hall to attract potential officers and answer questions to demystify the process of becoming an officer. The department is well positioned to attract both lateral and new officers thanks to a recent increase in the hourly wage for officers. That, in addition to full medical, dental, and vision benefits, a pension, deferred compensation match, and more, makes Tacoma a destination department in the eyes of many police officers. The Tacoma Dome hiring event attracted local media attention, and the department has many more events planned in an effort to ramp up staffing. If you or someone you know is interested in becoming a Tacoma Police Department officer, visit tacomapolice.org. March is Women's History Month. Here in Tacoma, women will be honored for the arts, business, science, and adventure during many of the local events taking place in the area. The Tacoma Art Museum is sponsoring a series of exhibits on and about women artists. The Tacoma Public Library offers free Women's History Month program kits, celebrating and commemorating women of science. Metro Parks Tacoma features Women of Park History on their website. And the LeMay America's Car Museum presents the exhibit, If Alphas Could Talk, Women Drivers. It's the story of women Alfa Romeo racing drivers, including an Alfa Romeo F1 on display. You'll find these and other great events taking place throughout Tacoma. If you have an affordable housing or a sustainable building project coming to Tacoma, the city has a priority permitting program to help make the permitting process faster and more efficient. Projects that provide 10 or more total housing units, with 20% of the units reserved as affordable, and projects that incorporate identified sustainable, can participate if they meet the criteria. Learn more at the City of Tacoma's Development Services webpage under Affordable Housing Permit Program. The City of Tacoma has a closed captioning ordinance which requires all televisions in publicly accessible places have closed captioning activated while turned on. This requirement is in compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act and gives everyone access to content that is made available to the public. If you have questions concerning the closed captioning ordinance, you can call the city's Customer Support Center at 311. Have you ever wondered what causes a pothole to form on city streets? Stacy Elephant has more on this and how residents can report a pothole in their neighborhood.
Rough winter weather can bring many driving challenges. With a mixture of rainfall and freezing conditions, issues that last long after the winter season come in the form of an increase in potholes on city streets.
Typically, the main cause of potholes is water damage. What usually happens is water will seep in through cracks in the asphalt or pavement, and it'll make its way down into the subgrade. You'll see a lot of times the water will actually wash away some of the fines in the gravel. The water will freeze and it'll contract and it creates a weak spot in the asphalt. So over time, as cars drive over that weak spot, you'll start to develop a pothole.
The city's Public Works Department addresses potholes in two ways.
Our temporary patching crew goes out pretty much every day. This is done throughout the city on streets that we know are in poor shape. Our temporary pothole patching is pretty quick and easy. Generally, the truck pulls up to the pothole, our crew will get out, they'll shovel asphalt into the hole, compact it down, and then they're on to the next pothole. And they'll do several of those in a day. And then we also have a crew that does permanent pothole patching repairs. With this process, the crew will actually go out to the pothole. They'll remove broken chunks of asphalt, and they may actually cut around the hole, or they'll grind it down to the base. Typically, they'll put in fresh hot mix asphalt, and then they seal the edges to create a permanent repair.
The city's Transportation Benefit District and the Tacoma Streets Initiative are two items that support the pothole program.
The Transportation Benefit District and Street Initiative actually allow us to go out, spend more time on these potholes to create a permanent repair, which helps preserve our roads for a longer period of time.
The city depends on residents to report potholes, and it's easier than ever to do so. Visit the Tacoma First 311 service request form on the city's site or contact the Customer Support Center. Once reported, the typical time frame for temporary repairs is 5 days.
It's a program that we do employ year-round, but during the winter months, obviously, we're quite a bit more busy with the program due to the weather, rain, freezing. You'll see a lot more potholes throughout the city. So we may employ 2-3 crews to go out, depending on how bad the streets get, to make these repairs.
For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacy Ellifrit.
To report a pothole or to find answers to frequently asked questions about city services, visit Tacoma First 311. Environmental Services has released their updated neighborhood sweeping schedule. Residential areas are swept on a scheduled basis. Crews make their way throughout Tacoma to keep streets clean. This program also helps to prevent debris and contamination from entering catch basins and the stormwater system, which flows directly into local waterways. To view your neighborhood schedule or to find out more about this street sweeping program, visit the city site. If you like spending time outdoors, especially at Point Defiance Park, you'll be glad to know that Metro Parks Tacoma will soon be accepting picnic shelter reservations online. Locations also include Swan Creek, Titlow Park, Stewart Heights, and Wapato Park. These popular spots fill up fast, and with COVID restrictions being lessened, these spots are going to be a hot commodity this summer. The Owen Beach Picnic Shelter will not be available this summer because the beach area is being renovated. Prices to reserve the picnic shelters vary depending on how large they are, and reservations can be made up to a year in advance. You can begin to reserve most shelter locations March 31st and April 1st. To reserve a picnic site or for more information on Metro Parks Tacoma facilities, visit them online. Vincent van Gogh visits Tacoma during Imagine Van Gogh, the original immersive exhibition in image total, now through April 16th at the Tacoma Armory. The exhibit features more than 200 of the Dutch master's paintings, including the works The Starry Night, Irises, and Sunflowers.
In this show here, you will just see Van Gogh paintings, nothing else. Not somebody else painting, not some work on the computer. Just get yourself immersed in art, and that's the message of Image Total.
The exhibition is an immersive technological experience with the artist's works matched with specialized image projecting and music by classical composers throughout the presentation. Tickets for the event are online only and can be purchased through Tacoma Arts Live website. As with a lot of businesses in the area, Tacoma Arts Live has ended proof of vaccine and masking requirements in order to attend their events, but face masks are strongly encouraged. There have been a lot of changes recently regarding COVID restrictions and mandates, and the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department has put together a blog for the general public that has information dealing with life after the pandemic. As the world continues to move ahead, even though it will never be like it was before COVID-19, the blog has great information that everyone can use as we delve forward. Topics include raising healthy, resilient kids, and also ways to improve physical, social, and environmental conditions for better health. Officials with the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department realize that the next few months will be critical in learning to live with these new conditions, and the more that we can do to improve our health, the better our life will become. Go to the Health Department website for more information and click on blog. And finally, in addition to the blog, the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department is also supporting businesses that voluntarily require customers to show proof of vaccination for them to be in their establishment. The program is called Bravo. Getting a COVID-19 vaccine is the best way to protect yourself from severe illness, hospitalization, or death. Visit tpchd.org/bravo to learn more. That's all the time we have on this edition of Tacoma Report. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org. Winter is almost in our rearview mirror for the changeover to spring. It's kind of fitting we bridge the seasons from the view of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. If you ever get a chance during a warm spring day, walking the span provides an equally impressive view of the region. Until next time, I'm Laura Proctor. Thanks for watching.